These people are so far disrespecting, stealing our mail, urinating in front of the gate, in front of my daughter, who called my wife. It's like, what's this guy doing over here? And he was trying to get into the house. This is not respect. And none of these people over here understand what that is, and maybe they should go back home.
I live here for the longest time, and I've never had as many issues as I've had in the last 6 months. And I don't know, y'all see me, I've talked to every single news channel as possible. And it's not because we're anti-immigrant like everybody's trying to say. It's because we are neighborhood oriented. We protect our neighborhood and we want to care for our neighborhood.
So a lot of people think that immigrants love migrants. It's easy to assume that because immigrants typically separate themselves from African Americans, and we've kind of always been like that. Even the black immigrants, we recognize we have something in common, but not enough in common to try to get to know each other very, very well on a large scale. And this is no different than people who are from other places of the world. So we assume that, okay, they all speak Spanish, for an example, so they are a community that's very much together. The reality is that it's not like that. And I've been noticing this with the migrant crisis in Chicago. What do I mean? Several immigrants who have moved to the Gage Park district, which is, I believe, on the west side of Chicago, which is highly Hispanic. They're complaining about the migrant crisis going over there. A lot of the shelters are over there, and so they're upset. And some of the shelters were closed in the area. They were then reopened, and a lot of the immigrants that have moved there and got citizenship are happy about it. I'm gonna go over some of these individual people that have some horrific stories of what they're seeing with the migrants in their community. I'm gonna first go to this first person, and then I'm gonna come back.
There's a swimming pool that our kids have not been able to use. There's a lot of programs that a lot of people, I watch huge crowds of people coming in and out, and that disappeared, I'm not anti-immigrant by any means. My wife is Brazilian, she's an immigrant. My friends here are immigrants. The problem is that we're bringing people over here that have no background check. We have no idea who they are. Somebody was murdered over here, right across the street. My kids can't go outside. Nobody's kids can go outside. This park has, they come in clean, like everybody's not here today because you guys are here, but they're parking on the side of the streets where our neighbors park. And so we got permit parking, and they still have problems with permit because they don't honor the rules or the laws here. Now, if you're gonna come here, I believe come here legally or illegally, whatever the case may be, but you come here for need, not to be taking advantage of the system and to not get a job. Nobody else has complained about not having work permits. Everybody's found a job that's come over here. And I am, like I said, 100% pro-immigrant. But this has gone on long enough. These people are so far disrespecting, stealing our mail, urinating in front of the gate, in front of my daughter, who called my wife. It's like, what's this guy doing over here? And he was trying to get into the house. This is not respect. And none of these people over here understand what that is, and maybe they should go back home.
All right, you hear what the guy said. He said some of them are peeing outside in front of his kids. Before they got there, he was able to send his kids outside to play. But he's so fearful of what they may or may not do, he can't even do that. Just think about that. You've worked hard to establish yourself, get citizenship. Maybe he was born a citizen. You go and buy a house in a nice place, and what happens? Boom, somebody out there with their stuff out, peeing on the side of the road, breaking stuff, drinking liquor all late at night on e-bikes. But listen to this young lady who's also of Hispanic origin. Let's check her out.
This is a step to the right direction, so we're very excited about that. However, like Juana mentioned, we're still skeptical until we see results. I think it's important that we have this conversation about illegal immigration and the impacts that it's having, because yes, we might remove them from our field house, but then we're still going to move them elsewhere, and it's going to be another neighborhood's problem, which I don't want that for other neighborhoods or any other American city. So this is still an ongoing issue. This is only the beginning, and we really hope that we could continue on this fight and open up again the conversation. I feel that for whatever reason, people are afraid to talk about illegal immigration because they don't, it's not politically correct, but I think it's so important because they keep coming in by the thousands. We saw what happened at the Texas border, where a bunch of illegal migrants pushed through the National Guards. This is something that's very serious and that should be taken as the #1 priority right now in America.
This is another lady who is also hella sick and tired, like really sick and tired, really pissed off about what is going on there. But the last person had, in my honest opinion, the best testimony. This is a man that works 5 in the morning to can't see in the morning, to can't see at night. Listen to what he's having to say about the migrants.
I was coming in here to argue, but now I'm happy. He just gave me the news that by the end of this month, everybody should be out of this park. Oh man, that is awesome. I live here for the longest time, and I've never had as many issues as I've had in the last 6 months. And I don't know, y'all that see me, I've talked to every single news channel as possible. And it's not because we're anti-immigrant like everybody's trying to say. It's because we are neighborhood oriented. We protect our neighborhood, and we want to care for our neighborhood. Since I've been here, I have 2 kids, a 9 and a 4-year-old, which have not been able to use this park. My wife can't take them to that park down the street. Why? Because I don't know where they're at right now, but usually they're all around here. They do anything from smoking, drinking, everything on here. After supposedly got security here, they will go down the street and smoke right in front of my house. I don't want my kid to see that. Why would I want my kid to see someone smoking and loitering in the streets? And that's what, when he just told me this, he just made my day, honestly. I'm gonna go home and, man, I'm doing a jig. Because, man, that's how happy I am. You guys don't realize it. I work long. I mean, I work long days here. I get home, they don't have no place to live, but they have cars. You get here, you come here at night, 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock, there's no parking in this block. I have a senior citizen that lives 2 houses down from me, that I literally will have to come out and help him, save a spot for him, so we have to park 2 blocks down the street and come here and walk. Literally, he cannot even walk. That's how bad it felt. But no one cared about him. No one listened to him. And that mayor that said that, oh, we got this under control, all he does is grin. That's his little grin that he does. I don't understand. Man, Alderman, oh yeah, look. He just made my day. I'm telling you, he made my day. I didn't know, my wife would say, you want to go over there? Go, what for? No one listens to us. What is the point of talking if no one's gonna listen? But I guess my wife was right. Let's go see what's going on. Let's let them know one more time. Oh, I guess this time it worked. Oh, Alderman, another hug.
Sir, can you tell us your name, please?
My name is Julio Campo.
C-A-M-P?
Julio. Last name O-C-A-M-P-O. Well, that's up to the mayor. That's where he gets paid the big dollars. See, the aspect is all it is a big money grab. Everybody says they're not getting any money. So where are they getting things to buy cars from? Seriously. I mean, think about this. You know how much I spend in groceries right now? I spend literally $300 in groceries. $300. Why? Because I have 2 growing kids and I have a wife that depend on me. I go to work every day. You think they're gonna move out if you keep on giving them money? I'd be foolish. I even told my wife we should go move in there. Then I don't have to pay $300 for 1 week of groceries. Everything's cost is high right now. I had literally got a raise at work, and my wife said, "Oh, it should be good. You got a raise." I said, "Have you been looking at things how high they are? $300, 1 week of groceries." Now let's see the mayor. Does the mayor care about me? No. Because if he really cared about me, he would be like, "Julio, here's $300 for your groceries this week." No, I have to get up every morning at 5 in the morning, go to work. Every morning and every night come and fight for parking on the taxes that I pay, on the permit parking that I have, they don't respect. See, everything's based on respect. If they will find a way to respect, I grew up as an immigrant. I came as an immigrant when I was 4 years old. My mother told me, well, as you come to a different country, you gotta learn how to respect things. The people around you, you respect. You work hard for what you have. I've worked hard for it. And I've gotten to where I'm at. I'm not exactly on the American dream yet, but I'm still working on it. But I'm not dependent on someone else to give it to me.
You were in charge.
If I was in charge, I theoretically would say, listen, first of all, we have to control the border, because you just can't let, how many years have we always fought about, we got to protect the border, protect this, protect that. All of a sudden, y'all want to do it in 1 year? It can't be done. Everybody's gonna throw the blame, put the blame on somebody else. oh, so-and-so should do it, so-and-so should do it. But no one's gonna do it because all a money grab. When everybody realizes that everything that happens because so-and-so, all those aldermen that say, oh, we shouldn't evict them. Why? Because they're getting a cut of the pie.
This is a guy who is pissed off. He feels like, hey, the mayor, I can't trust him. I work hard every day. I take care of my family. I'm paying for food. I'm doing everything. I'm working at 5 in the morning every day. And these guys, I can't even park in my own neighborhood that I pay for because of the migrants' cars. Somebody's getting them cars. They have guns. This is incredible information, guys. Like, imagine you work all day long to get stuff for your family, get things, and you can't even get back into your parking place. Things are that terrible there because the people are there, and it's taxpayers' money that could go towards education, that can go towards schools. It's crazy, right? And then they're having migrant meetings to decide what they're gonna do. It's really interesting, family. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson, back at it again here on Kinganda. We're out.